Oh?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have a baby?
Hmm.
Oh my god!
Want to think about that?
Oh, wait a minute. Did you get your vasectomy reversed?
I did not.
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
So I have found her active Tinder profile. And then I found that in our guest bathroom.
Are you seriously doing this in front of your mom?
What do you mean,
I
are you
am.
seriously doing that?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
What the hell with you? How could you cheat on my son?
I'm leaving. I'm not doing this.
Don't let
Okay. Well, I have a question too, madam. Why wouldn't he do this in front of his mom? Because, after all, if you really think the mother is going to side with you over her own biological son, I got news for you. In many cases, when it comes to nuclear families, myself included, the biological relatives come first. You come second. Also, I want to point out to all of you, notice how she literally just does not care at all that she was caught red-handed cheating. And the reason why is because she strongly believes there's going to be no repercussions for it at all. Well, I got news for you, madam. Seeing how you were literally trying to, well, make that guy's relationship work despite having an affair, I'm going to say off the top of my head that you don't really have any real way of getting a hold of the actual biological father. So you're going to have a lot of expenses to make as a single mom. You really are. Regardless, this is a cut and dry example, everybody, of why paternity tests should be mandatory at birth. Like they really should be. I know a lot of people are saying like, hey, why do you want to put a woman through an emotional position or doubt or trust? Well, I got news for all of you guys. If the woman you're speaking to really has nothing to hide, like she generally has nothing to hide at all, she would just be completely okay about it. She would be like, okay, no worries. Sure, let's do it. Let's get that out of the way first. Ah, boy. But more importantly, I really don't think any man should pay for a child that is not his. I really don't think any man should do this. And if you look at the current DNA test rates, here in the West, we're getting overwhelmed with women who are just committing paternity fraud. Really, really hard. I strongly believe if a woman commits paternity fraud, at bare minimum, that woman should be expected to fully reimburse the man for all the child support funds that he was tricked into paying. I really think she should. And more importantly, another reason why I think paternity fraud should be made a crime and paternity tests should be mandatory is because this creates a very heavy problem called inheritance disputes that a lot of hospitals end up receiving the backlash for when we're being accused of swapping the child out at birth. But in reality, what really happens was the supposed mother, she just straight up lied on the birth certificate of who the biological father is. Which is also why I strongly believe that if a woman commits paternity fraud, she should have custody of that kid taken away from her. She really should. Because let's face it, guys, a birth certificate is a legal document. It is. And we are talking about women who just straight up don't have any real problems at all whatsoever with lying on legal documents. Like they really don't. Now, do I understand that, hey, rape is a crime? Of course I do. Yes, I fully understand that. Do I think a man should be expected to pay for a child that he never really wanted? Now that, you know, single motherhood is in fact a choice now? Definitely not. I don't think a man should be. Also, single motherhood is a choice. Because let's face it, everybody, here in the West, women now have over like 60 different options for birth control. One of them is an adoption system where she can have the child adopted straight from out of the womb, where men only have access to two. One of them is a permanent life-changing surgery, which we just saw here. Because yeah, the majority of times vasectomies cannot be reversed. They cannot be. The other is a flimsy piece of rubber that could literally be sabotaged by anybody. Hence the reason why sperm jacking is a real thing that hospitals are actively dealing with right now. Now, in case you guys don't know what sperm jacking is, sperm jacking is where a woman, mostly women who are feminists or participate in it, try to make getting pregnant a career choice by attempting to take advantage of our male bias child support systems. They do. The way how it goes down the majority of the time is when the man has his back turned before the deed is done, the woman will use a needle and poke holes for the man's condoms. 9 times out of 10, by the time the man realizes what's really going down, it's too late. The woman is already demanding child support payments. She is. Regardless, these are pretty much all the reasons why I think I think paternity fraud should be made a very serious crime, and paternity tests should be mandatory. It really should be. Well,